What is up, peeps? This is Following TCG and I welcome you back to another YouTube video. And before we do get into this, I just want to say a huge thank you for the support. Yesterday, I did make a post quickly on my YouTube just saying that I couldn't upload a video. I've been having a lot of stomach pain recently. It's quite bad. And, well, unfortunately, it wasn't because of that pain. I wasn't able to get a video out yesterday, so I am going to get one out today. Of course, we need to keep it going, but the energy is not going to be as high because, unfortunately, the pain is still about, but it is less. You know, I've got some painkillers. I've drank a nice cup of tea, so the symptoms have been reduced, and my belly is feeling a little bit better. So I think I'm good enough to get into a game. So what I've done is I've actually turned up the volume of the microphone a little. I just hit it. Sorry. I've turned up the volume of the microphone a little bit so that, let me get this actually, so that you can still hear me very well, even though I'm speaking at a lower level or a deeper level. Is that the way to put it? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But we are playing Hoopa GX. Now, this is quite an experimental deck. So the concept of this deck is really just to deal with the slow pace of Hoopa GX. If you're not playing it in a Incineroar Nanu type deck, right? Obviously, this is another way of playing it. And that is through Naganado and Energy Switch. So we would get, hopefully the ideal turn would be get a Hoopa out, get a, well, the ideal 2 turns would be get a Hoopa out, get an energy on it, and then the turn afterwards, get an energy in the discard pile, use Naganado to Energy Switch, attach, and be ready to attack on turn 2. So that's the goal of the deck, and then just follow through after that with a similar concept, right? We play 4 Energy Switch, so there's a lot of Energy Switch in this deck. Because that's the way we're going to accelerate. So it's a bit shaky though. If I'm going to be like completely honest, it's a little bit shaky. We do play the baby Hoopa to accommodate to other stuff. It looks like we're playing a Golisopod deck, which I haven't seen in so long. So that's pretty refreshing. It's actually quite nice to see a Golisopod deck. So that's cool. So we're going to Lily for 5 here. Is it 5? I don't know. I think it's 5. And we're going to Ultra Ball away a Hoopa and a... all these cards are valuable. An Energy Switch here for a... I've just hit the table, sorry. For a Poipo. So we can get that out. We can still get the energy in the discard pile next turn to use it. So that's fine. If we top deck an energy, that would be pretty good actually. We can use an Ultra Ball to get that away. And then get the Hoopa ready to go right away. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, I kind of like Hoopa. I like its GX attack. Its GX attack is awesome. It can one-shot a Lele, which, there it is. That's a good KO for us further on down the line, or maybe in the early game if we want to. Dark Strike, it's pretty much the reused GX attack that costs 3 energy, which is like, you know, Buzzwole's 160, and then there's Lapras's 160, and then there's Zeraora's 160. They all have the same effect, which is you can't use it the next turn. But Rogue Ring is pretty cool, but in all honesty, using an attack that leaves you in the open is not really that ideal, even if it allows you to search for cards. The only way it works is like in a Sylveon deck where you're obviously a mill deck or something down that line. That's the only way it works, but in that case you need to be quite tanky for it to be effective. So I'm not too fond of the first attack, but it can get you out of some situations. I'll be real with that. Maybe to find energy. So this is Golisopod Garbodor, so I'm assuming they're going to be playing a lot of Rainbow energy in this deck to be able to accommodate the 2. But it looks like they're ready to go, which is quite scary. And we're going to have to play a lot of item cards in this deck as well, so we are going to play into the Garbodor, which is really bad. We don't want to be doing that, but that might be what we're doing, which is not that good, not great, not ideal at all. That's a bit of a yikes, but we have an Erica, so we do get 6 cards here, which is really good. But, I was about to say, not one of them was energy. But even with that said, we can't get an energy into play. Well, this Hoopa can survive, right? This Hoopa can survive. So we could risk it and then attach to the active and then go for a Rogue Ring, or we could attach to the bench and go for a Rogue Ring. And that would be even harder to obtain. We're going to risk it for a biscuit, as they say. And we don't need to attach that, so we won't. And just go for a Rogue Ring here and get ourselves definitely an energy. That's for sure. Oh, Black Market could be really good here. So we're going to get Black Market out as well. So if they KO this Hoopa next turn, they only take a 1 prize card, which is critical. So I kind of like that. I kind of want to use Hoopa GX's GX attack this turn just to take out the Lele. To be honest, just to get the prizes and get ahead of the game. I just unplugged my headphones, which is irritating. Oh, yeah, I expected the crossing cut. It still won't KO us. So 10 HP is a bit shaky, but hey, that's just where we're at. And we will take out the Lele with the GX attack here. Let's Cynthia. I want to get some energy in the discard pile, man, because we could really use these energy switches further on down the line for the other Hoopas. So we have an energy, just not a way of getting it in the discard pile, which is a bit of a yikes. Okay. Benching this Hoopa could be really good, so I'm going to throw that down for the time being. So we can GX attack, and I think, yeah, so choose one of your Pokemon 6 times per 30 damage, so that's 180. And I really want to just KO the Lele. The Golisopod would be a good shout, but I kind of want to go for the greedy play and take out the Lele before this thing gets KO'd anyway, so we're just going to do that. 6. It's so weird. The animation for this is so odd. There we go, 180 damage. To the Lele. Nice one-hit KO on that bad boy. And we get energy. So if we find an Ultra Ball or, again, a way to get energy in the discard pile, that'd be so good this turn. Because we can attach energy switch and even, like, look for another one. You know? But the sad thing is we are completely playing into Garbodor, which is so bad. When it comes to what we're trying to do, to say the very least. So... Okay, so they're going to go for first impression. Or I would have assumed they would have gone for first impression, but I guess that makes more sense because they are going to be taking out the Cooper anyway. That's very fair, to say the least. We still got the black market, so they still are only taking 1 prizes, so I'm kind of comfortable just still attacking with these Hoopas. So that's fine by me. So what we're going to do, we are going to charge up here. An energy switch to this Hoopa. Now we could Guzma up on a Ranguru and, you know, go for a Rogue Ring, but this deck is so focused on switching. I doubt they have that they're not going to be able to retreat that Oranguru. That's my thought process at the very least. Okay, we can get another, at the expense of a Guzma, get another Naganadel out, which would be good for getting energy into play for a potential energy switch in the future. So that's kind of cool. Let's do that. We could have attacked, I think, with Naganadel this turn, could we? Maybe? I don't know. I think we could have. No, I don't think we could have. And I think we're just going to... Oh, we could go for the... Ooh. I don't know how I feel about putting Hoopa in the active. I think this is just a loss. I really don't like putting Hoopa in the active. I really don't like that Garbodor. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. They're only 120. We've got resistance, 100 damage, choice by 130. So... this is quite tough. This is quite a tough one to think about, if I'm going to be honest. Alright, let's promote the Hoopa in that we are just going to assume that we're going to get it. Hopefully we do. That would be kind of dope. Let's thin our deck, get any basic out. Let's get another Hoopa down. Let's do that. Black Market doing us a huge favor here. Oh, no energy, but an energy switch. So thank God for that. But that's a bit concerning. I'm going to be completely honest. But here we are. Here we are. This is what we're doing. Let's go for... The thing is, this is not one-shotting the Golisopod, which is a shame. But we are still hitting 190. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to put a Weavile in this deck for, like, spread. But then Weavile wouldn't take a Golisopod out, but it would definitely help with one-shotting a Zoroark. I'm thinking of spread damage. Coco, I like Coco, but... in all honesty, I just don't think it would work. in this deck, particularly speaking. It would be a bit awkward. Now, are they going to retreat in first impression, or are they going to do extra spread damage? Either way, that Glycopod is going to go down. That Glycopod is going down because this Hoopa is not being KO'd this turn unless... I don't think they can. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14... 16. Oh my god, they can. They can KO the Hoopa, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14... Oh my god, they got the KO on the Hoopa. Oh no. They're hitting such big damage. Yeah, it's just game. It's just Garbodor mixed game, right? Yikes. That is so bad. Okay, Naganado, you're the one that's coming in and taking out these Garbodors, buddy. That's where we're at. We are taking these things down. For sure. Let's get you out of here. They are just probably going to come in with another one, I'm afraid. But that's just where we're at. Hopefully we get a Naganado in the prizes here, so we can continue. We do. So there's a chance we can continue here. But they need the other Garbodor, and they've got 2 in the discard pile. So, and we are on that free prize turn when we hit 160 with this thing, so we could really utilize that very well. And take out this. We could take out the Glycopod, but taking out the Trubbish is more of a priority. So if we stay alive this turn, which would be so cool, we can take out the Trubbish, which would be the goal. But I don't think we are going to stay alive. I think they're just going to go for a first impression. But that's quite risky, isn't it? No, it's not. I think they're okay to go for a first impression attack here because we have no energy in play, nothing to work with. Man, in all honesty, this is a bit rough. This is a bit rough. We're just going to have to... We could Guzma something up in the active. We could Ultra Ball for a Lele. Okay, we're going to Ultra Ball for a Lele because I don't want to Guzma and then walk into a first impression. That's my theory. Right, I don't want to walk into a first impression attack. Screw that, man. No. No. Lily, of course. Let's see how this goes. Anything useful? Nada. Nothing useful. Alright, if we stay alive a turn, then we're just going to go for Rogue Ring here. Get this and this. No, I've got energy. And I get a Guzma. Let's see if we can make a play. Let's see if we can make a little play here. Now, we can use Naganadel because first impression is only doing 120. It won't take us out. And they've used crossing cuts, so a Naganadel can take a hit. And that could be our key to, like, victory. If we... Because we're still on... Oh, no, they got the first impression. Ah, it's game. The Guzma got game. We actually had a chance to win in the next couple of turns, but it got the... Wait, what? What are you doing? You could have just... Are you toying with me, buddy? They could have first impression my Blitzel. They could have just done that, but they want to play the hard way. Okay. You want to play the hard way, buddy? Let's play the hard way. Let's do this. This is happening. We're gonna do this. We ain't playing around, buddy. We going in. We going in here. Ain't no games out here, boy. Even though we are in a game. Right, we'll go for a Dark Strike. Let's evolve that. Keep it safe for the time being, to some degree. And there we go. Dark Strike, 190 damage. Do we get Guzma off this? That would be busted. We don't. Which is not so busted. So let's see a way we can win next turn, though. There we go. There's the Guzma play. So you now Guzma up. Yeah, there we go. I think they must have just been toying with me. So, Bit of a shame, although we did take him down to 1 prize. Black Market played a really good role there, to be honest with you. Let's get into another one. Let's get into another one. I don't feel like I've been giving much energy, and it's not because I'm not interested. It's just that I'm feeling... My stomach is playing up a little bit, so I don't want to overexert myself, should I say. Also, just to note here as well, there's been some really good interaction on my Discord server. Thank you to everyone that's been speaking on there. Seems like everyone's getting along, which is really good. And I'm speaking to some of you guys there as well. So if you do want to get engaged on the Discord, it is in the description down below. I do speak to people in the Discord, of course, and just get engaged in the discussion every now and then. I am usually quite busy, so I can't do it all the time, but I do. Also, again, just an extra congratulations to the winner of the giveaway that I did. Who was, he didn't respond actually in the first day, and I was concerned. I was like, oh my God, is he not responding? Is he not around? And then he responded and was like, yeah. It was like, one does get lucky. I was like, yeah, true. So yeah, he's claimed his reward now. So, yeah, it's really good. It's really good to just to help someone out and support them in the game and helping them build a deck or something down that line. So it's really cool. So yeah, huge congratulations there. What else am I thinking? There's been an incredible support not only on the post I made yesterday about not being able to upload, but incredible support on the recent video, the mock video. I didn't think the mock video would do that well, but it's gone up to 1,500 views pretty quickly. And I was like, oh, this one's actually being received quite well. So thank you so much to all of you that's newly subscribed, that's, tuned in and is liking the videos. Really do appreciate it. I'm glad that even with the lesser quality that I have in my videos, that you can appreciate obviously what's going on around here, and I really do love that, and it really seriously motivates me to get up and make a video and try and make sure that whatever I'm doing, it's fun, it's entertaining, it's fresh, and that's all for you guys, of course. Right, so we are gonna. I don't like this, but we're going to get rid of an energy and a Naganadel. And we are going to get a Lele because this is a dead hand, man. And we need a way out of this. And Lily, we could Lily for 5. We could Cynthia for 6 fresh cards. But I like Lillian for 5 here to hold the energy switch and the Guzma. Because that could be so crucial. So let's keep that here. Let's do that. Oh, but no Hoopa. Yikes. That is a yikes. That is a bad start. We play 4 Hoopa GXs. We played 4 Hoopa GXs, and oh my God, here we are. 4 Hoopa GXs, and there is nothing on the on the start there. But hey, this is the case sometimes. You play a deck and it just doesn't work out, or it's just not as good. I'm not going to be able to upload great decks all the time, obviously. I always like just uploading stuff with ideas behind them. I'm pretty sure there'll be something in this deck that I'm missing. Maybe, after seeing that Beacon, maybe a Marsh Shadow wouldn't be bad. Oh, that was rough. Okay, let's get... This is GX territory here. So if we Hoopa, we could really mess them up a bit. So let's get Hoopa out. I think we just get Black Market down. I think that takes priority here. Yep. And then we're going to Cynthia. We don't have a Naganadel to be able to charge this Hoopa up. I guess this Hoopa makes more sense then when it comes to playing a Coco. But, oh, we could be super greedy and sprint here, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all. No. We're going to pass. So it looks like this is a Gardevoir GX deck. And I'm hoping it doesn't play Baby Gardevoir, because if it doesn't and it's just GX attackers, then Hoopa is going to have a field day. So, fingers crossed. Because I thought this tech would be at least... Is it thematical? It's, at least it's a part of the theme of Hoopa. That would be a fun card just to throw in there for fun. That made no sense. A fun card to throw in for fun. English language, everybody. Right, there's that. Yep, and then they're going to bring up the Gardevoir. And yep, here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes. Also, one thing to add, there has been quite a few extra additions to the deck list suggestion. I will be taking a look at them soon, because I think I've explored almost everything I have and can currently with my collection on Team Up. I know there's other cards that I could probably trade to and try out. Like, I'd like to try Beedrill, if I'm going to be honest. But I'm not too keen on it yet. I haven't got an idea for a list, so I might try it further on down the line. So I might look at the deck list suggestions and see if there's anything that's you guys come up with that's particularly unique and try it out. As always, of course, I will always give credit where credit is due for any deck list suggestions through either the Discord or YouTube comments or Twitter, anything like that. So I will be taking a look. So again, if you want to go in the Discord and suggest a deck that you think is unique, then go ahead and throw it in and I'll take a look. And if it's something that's interesting, then by all means, yeah, I'll definitely get a video. I want to do some user suggested lists up as well. It's always fun to do that. So, all right, let's get this show on the road, baby. Let's not do that. Okay, we want to Guzman this thing up. Oh, the thing is though, they're resistant to dark, and that is just that is bad. Okay. Here's the gamble. We can Guzma. No, I think the safer play is to go for Erica and hope that we hit energy and a skateboard rather than Guzman and Gardevoir up. Let's be safe here. We hit neither of them. Okay, that's scary. And we're going to do nothing. We're going to... Do I do this? Do I do this? Guys, do I sprint here? I'm going to do it. Yikes. And we get our reward. We're only hitting 60 damage for Christ's sakes. But we got it. We actually got the Hoopa to attack this turn. Dope. And they just can't hit this thing. They have to super boost onto a Marshtomp. Swampert, Sean. Yes. Swampert. Not Marshtomp. To be able to KO this thing. Or get energy onto that. But... man, this Hoopa's going to be tough for them to deal with. Considering the concept of their deck, it's going to be tough for them to deal with. That's for sure. Nestball, Archball. Man, this deck is setting up like a wildfire. It is just spreading its evolutions out of nowhere. So they are going to get their Swampert out now, right? I mean, let's hope they just deck themselves out. That'd be pretty cool. I've done that before. Played a Shintaro list and they just messed up and then decked themselves out. We have to see how this goes. I'm pretty... So there's a Swampert. The Swampert is 80 plus every water, so they'll be doing... They have to two-shot my Hoopa to take it out. And they can take Eliza to switch, but that'd be pointless. So... there you have it. Yeah, so they realised that they had to get the Swampert going. That's fair. Yeah. But it is going to be a pain for them. Just taking this thing out. Because it's one prize, it's trouble, it's just not what you want. Okay, I don't want to bench this because of the Guzma, but we have to start somewhere. We have to like take the advantage here and start getting these Hoopas going. Okay, Cynthia, that's cool. Let's play that. Let's get rid of the Altar of the Moon, although it's not really crazy. Let's hold this hand. Let's hold this hand because these energy switches could be so useful. I think we just go for another Super Saiyan Bottle here. Hope they ain't got no Guzma play. We haven't found a choice band for this Hoopa though, which is a bit sad. Don't have a Guzma. Okay. That could help us actually. Maybe that's the card we should play for it, Viridian Forest. No Acerola? Okay. So maybe they're going to use the Fairy Energy on the Swampert through Gardevoir's ability to attack? Right? Yeah. They're using Viridian Forest now to get the energy. Only makes sense. This is tough. I mean, a Guzma would be good, because what we could do is we can Guzma the Gardevoir up, and then we could use the GX attack from this afterwards to get a KO, but this is such a bad matchup again. So 2 decks are a bad match. Maybe the Super just isn't good enough in the meta, because Galisopod wasn't a good matchup because of the Garbodor, and this is not a good matchup because of the resistance, and the high energy cost on our end. It's just bad all around. Yeah. Hang on. How do I have the Cynthia in my hand? I'm holding the Cynthia here. That makes no sense. Hey, thank you. Put it back down. Thank you. I mean, we will energy switch onto this thing. That's for sure. Okay, we're gonna. This is a bit of a weird play, but hear me out. We're gonna retreat and then KO the Swampert, because that is the only thing that can take out my Hoopa. And if we take out the Swampert now and just sacrifice this Hoopa GX, then they have to get another Swampert out to take this out. Otherwise, they can't. They just can't KO it, which means they have to Guzma for game, and I don't think they'd have enough to do that. I think we just get an energy out here and hold our hand. Hand's quite small. Let's just go for Dark Strike. That's my plan. Oh. Sorry, weird cough there. Yeah. So I'm doing so much thinking, but I want to make sure we at least have a chance to win this game, because we lost the last game. I don't want it to be 2 losses in a row. I want to get a win. And this deck is proven to be quite challenging. The concept in itself is challenging, so combining it with the fact that we're up against a bad matchup and we don't even get to one-shot things with a great reward, it's not... It's a tough one. We have to think a lot harder in these types of games, so... What are they getting down? They can't get down a... I think we're at a point where we might just be able to win for all the Hoopa. Which is so cool. That's like mad. Right, this Hoopa's definitely going down. But our baby Hoopa's putting in work right now. By the looks of it. This person is almost milling their deck out as well. So they're on 9 cards left. We're both chewing through our decks here, which is interesting. But I just don't know if they have an answer to my Hoopa right now. And that's interesting because that's like the one thing I'm relying on. Otherwise, this deck would just lose. So, what a good tech it's turning out to be. Even though we're only going to be hitting 60 damage incrementally, we will be just winning on simple top decks, which is such a weird outcome to the game. But it looks like that's where it's heading unless they start Guzmaing their way to victory, which is possible. I mean, I'm assuming this deck is playing at least 2 Guzmas. I mean, it's quite a tight deck when it's stage 2 with Swamperts and Ninetales and Meganians. I'm assuming they are playing 2 or 3 Guzmas. 2 at the minimum. We're just going to hold it there because we are in a bit of a race for top... Well, actually, getting 2 more cards is actually okay, so I don't mind Cynthia Ring. That's fine. I don't mind doing Cynthia now. We're still ahead of... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I think that makes it easier for us. So let's just super sidebolt here for, is it, what, 90? So weak. But, now they have to just Guzma their way to victory, really. Which they only have so much of, so... What is their answer? We might win just because of this card. That is dope. That is so dope. That is so sick. So, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it goes. I know I don't look very excited, but I'm ill. So, so I can't express it much. But I'm excited. This is very interesting. It's quite tense as well. We have our own Guzmas if we want to play around as well, which could just cause problems for them. I'm thinking to myself, it must be. I just don't think they have the win because they don't play 4 Guzmas. That is just not happening. They could Gardevoir GX. They could use Gardevoir's GX attack to bring Guzmas back into deck. But I'm thinking if they Guzma the Lele, take it out, and as long as we don't bench another GX and they Guzma like a Zev Striker and take it out, they still need to take one more prize, and they will have no Guzmas left. So as long as I keep the Hoopa in the active, they just lose. So they would have to Gardevoir GX and find so they have a way to do it, but I just don't know if they're aware of it. So there is a way for them to win. But again, I'm not sure if they're aware of it. I swear to God, if they throw down a Ditto and then just throw a Muck on top of it out of nowhere, I would just insta-quit. Like, nope, game over. Alright, there's a Cynthia, so no Guzma play this turn. Oh, Hoopa, I'm so glad I threw you in, buddy. We're actually going to be hopefully getting a win just because of it. So dope. So dope, okay. Even though we're like 3-shotting this thing. Buddy, what's your game plan, man? Right now, I would Gardevoir GX. Well, no, tell a lie. I wouldn't. Oh, they are going to be using its GX attack. Okay. I guess to stop decking out. That's fair. That means we should be aiming for these, the Ninetales, because they're easier targets. Still a 3-shot, though. Yeah, we're going to play the Altar of the Moon. Ugh. This is tough. This is tough now. I don't think we can use our GX attack would get us a game, but it's just going to be... I don't think we can charge it up. I don't think we have the resources to do that. No, we don't. We just don't have the resources to fully charge up a Hoopa GX. Well, we kind of do, but I'm not going to use it now. I think we're just going to Super Cyborg again. And if they retreat that, then we're going to Guzma that. But I want to turn, right, where we spread damage like crazy with this Hoopa by just attacking different GX Pokemon here. Or maybe they're going to try and get the Swampert out. Okay. Now's the time for a Guzma play. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, because they can get Swampert out right away, can't they? Yeah, they can. Oh. See, that's a route I didn't think of. Oh, they got the energy. Yikes, man. This is bad. This is super bad. Oh, this just went so much worse than expected. Oh, God. Oh, God. No energy? Don't tell me they're out of energy. Oh my god, they're out of energy. I can't even scream right now because it's gonna hurt my stomach. What just happened? We got the win, guys. We got the win. Oh my god, we actually got the win. Okay, I don't know if I'd recommend playing this deck. It was a bit. It was reaching. It was reaching for the stars. Let's be real. But we beat Carnivore. I mean, that's something, right? Oh my god. Okay, that was strange. That's how one would refer to that. It's just strange. Look, if you're going to be playing a big one-hitter GX deck, just play Boswell. It's got a much better type advantage in the current meta. It is just outclassed by Boswell. So I wouldn't go around playing Hoopa GX if I was you. But I wanted to give it a shot and at least give it a video to showcase it on the channel and at least the concept in it, so it's at least not being neglected. But with that said, this is the list, and again, apologies for there not being as much energy in this video as always. Again, just feeling under the weather, so I couldn't have the energy to do that, and I didn't want to risk upsetting my stomach even more. So I do hope you understand that. I would definitely, if you are going to play this deck, I would recommend probably replacing Altar of the Moon for a Viridian Forest, or yeah, I'd recommend that because it gets your energies out, easier to discard, easier to use your energy switches, a lot more easier when it comes to getting Naganadals out. That's what I'm thinking. You could go for Darkrai, playing a Darkrai in here, a Darkrai GX. That allows you to bring energy into play as well. There's things you can do in this deck, definitely. I do like the Black Market. That's a pretty cool thing you could do with this deck. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. And of course, do leave a like if you did enjoy. And on top of that, do subscribe for more. But up until tomorrow, please do take care and peace.